Now to an I-team investigation, dangerous Duval, an explosion of crime and violence in Duval County schools. At 5:30, we showed you how Jacksonville schools now rank as the most dangerous in the state. The I-team spent 3 weeks digging through state data and uncovered Duval County has the highest number of crime and violence incidents statewide, more than 11,500 in one school year.
I-team investigator Lindsay Gardner went to get answers from the superintendent, asking him if enough is being done to keep students safe. Lindsay.
Well, Mary, Superintendent Dr. Nikolai Vitti sat down with me for about an hour and was very candid. Nothing was off limits during our discussion. First and foremost, he says Duval County's 198 schools are all safe, but he admits there is a fighting problem with no quick fix. He's aware of that. But he tells me from his perspective, we're at the top of the list, not because we are the most dangerous, but because Duval County is telling the truth.
I think it's fair to ask the questions, and that's why I agreed to do the interview, because I think they're fair questions.
Dr. Nikolai Vitti has served as superintendent of Duval County Public Schools for 4 years. The I-team poured through the latest state data and found during that time, incidents of crime and violence have erupted. In the most recent school year on record, 2014 to 2015, there were 11,537 incidents. Before that, the last 3 years were about the same, with an average of about 4,500 incidents district-wide. That means crime and violence has more than doubled. The state tracks 26 categories of crime, violence, and bad behavior. Duval County stood out statewide in 2 of them. We reported 6,017 physical attacks and 3,603 fights.
Now, were you aware out of the 26 incidents that they were tracking that Duval County has the highest number in the entire state?
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know how accurate that is, because it's completely clear that other districts are not reporting incidents. I think the FDOE has dropped the ball a little bit on this, because I think it's counterintuitive to think that certain schools have never had a fight before.
Here's what he means by dropping the ball. Duval County is at the top, and right behind Miami-Dade with 8,854 total incidents. That's a difference in the thousands. Next is Broward at 6,039. But let's go back to that physical attack category. Remember how Duval County reported 6,017? Well, Miami-Dade only reported 24. Broward, 0. But Dr. Vitti doesn't dispute the data paints a troubling picture.
Does Duval County have a fighting problem?
Well, I think every fight is a problem. So I do believe that we have too much fighting in our schools, period. I mean, I'll be the first to tell you that. We have students that are not guided, not supervised, not supported, not loved. And they come to school with all that anger, all that tension, all that aggression, and that plays out in our schools.
Some blame the spike in student attacks on school grounds on lack of consequences for kids. Of those 6,017 physical attacks, we only found 9 were reported to outside law enforcement. Instead, the district has its own school police.
I do believe children are seeing consequences for their behavior. I'm open to hearing how the consequences might need to be more severe.
Do you feel like your police are doing enough?
I don't think it's just a police, I don't think it's only the police's responsibility. There is a deep parent component to this.
And it's time for all of us who are parents to wake up, parents and grandparents, and don't expect someone else to raise your child that you're not raising.
This Jacksonville grandfather is proving supported home works in every school. William Batts' 2 children and 3 grandchildren all went to Northwestern Middle and graduated with honors. The I-team found that school is the highest in the entire state for fighting.
What's the answer? Is that parents ought to get a hand on their own children. Respect is taught at home. You go to school to learn.
For Dr. Vitti, Batts' involvement is a positive model, but he knows not all children have that support at home, and the district can't leave them behind.
And that's why public education is so important, because for many of our students, this is the last resort. This is the only vehicle to see and experience something beyond their home or their community, and that's why we have to stay true to this notion of serving all children.
I have been pressing the Florida Department of Education to ask if there is any penalty for a district not reporting accurate numbers. They wouldn't give me a straight answer to that question, but a spokesperson did tell me the FDOE works directly with districts to ensure incidents are being reported accurately. When staff identifies over or underreporting, those errors are often resolved with training or minor changes to student information systems. They also said the physical attacks category was an all-new category that they added in that recent school year of tracking the 2014-2015 school year. So they did admit there may have been some inconsistencies in the reporting because possibly districts had not incorporated that category into their own codes of conduct. And they said they'll have a better idea next year, but they are working with districts so they fully understand that category, because that really is the category that put us over the top.
So putting aside the statistics for a moment, what changes, if any, is Dr. Vitti willing to make here? Because clearly, forget about the statistics, there is a problem here.
Yes, and it appears to be one that's systemic. It's involving our community. So Dr. Vitti says he is trying everything to help students who come from troubled homes to be successful in all schools. So he's adding life coaches and placing mental health counselors along with high school and college mentors. Tom and Mary, we were out at some of these troubled schools and we saw students that were out in uniform. Now that is up to each individual school. Other schools can choose to have a clear book bag, so that's not district-wide, but parents can come together with their PTA and elect to make those changes at that school. And as far as tougher consequences go, Dr. Vitti told me that he has a discipline board. So if that board, after seeing these statistics, watching our story, if they think that maybe some of these consequences need to be harsher, he says he is willing to listen. So of course, we'll be following all of that.
Very important report. Lindsay, thanks.